to play Gone Home. It's a game that was free last month for PlayStation Plus, and I downloaded it and I'm going to play it now. I already played it once fully, and I found the story pretty interesting, and therefore I want to play it once again with the broadcast on, so my modifiers will be off, and yeah, everything else will be just cool. So, loading screen. I'm not going to talk during the voice. One thing to say, because I want you guys to hear the story as well. If the thing loads, yes. Fulbright Company. It's an indie game, so.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
So, you're coming home from a trip. But we don't know what trip yet. We don't know nothing at all. It's 1995, June 7th, 1:15 a.m. and we're coming home. So we see the bag over here that just arrived. So there's a letter on the door. Katie, I'm sorry, I can't be there to see, but it is impossible. Please, please don't go digging, trying to find out where I am. I don't want Mom and Dad to try anyone to know. We'll see each other again someday. Don't be worried, I love you, Sam. Someday, which sounds like she's going to be away for a really long time, and she doesn't want Mom and Dad, especially Mom and Dad, but she doesn't want anyone to know where she went. So you need to get in there because it's locked, and I already played this game, so I don't know where the key is, but it doesn't matter. It's under this Christmas duck. Hello, Christmas duck. Look how cute he is. So I'm gonna grab the key and get into the house. So first I'm going to do the left side of the house, opening the folder, seeing things that are bought because we moved houses.
Dear Katie, so much has changed, even just since you've been away. We moved into this house. I'm in a new school, and my big sister being gone for a year doesn't make it any easier. It doesn't feel real, but I'm not gonna let it faze me. I used to tell you everything, and if I can't do it in person, because you're off gallivanting around who knows where, I'll tell it to this journal, just like I was talking to you.
So she's writing a journal for me, and we're going to find out that journal to see what she's doing at the new house. What went on over here? So we're going to turn the lights. It's a stormy day. Is there something over here? Don't think so. Don't always check it out. It's a photograph. A postcard I have sent to Mom and Dad and Sam. That she's in Paris. She was in Paris. So here is a note to Sam, what she needs to bring on the first day of school.
Oh my god. You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house. So, it's the first day of school, and there I am, introducing myself to the class, and I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill. All of a sudden, every kid in the room turns and just stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant. I just stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know who I am. The Psycho House girl. Great.
So the Psycho House girl, she said, which means that this is actually Psycho House. Everybody knew who she was. Page over here. It's not too interesting to read. Going to the library. I'm not sure about the order of the exact order of the journals, but I'm going to do as many as possible. Stranger under my roof. The parents of teens, so they do not understand. Actually, the parents of Sam do not really understand what she's thinking. So here's a code. 0451, which is for, was it 045 or 54? No, 045. 0451. So, testament of the father that he wants to give all his possessions to his nephew. I already checked this. So now we're going to go this way.
West Weather Service reports high winds and torrential rain conditions affecting the following counties. Austin County,
There is a
Boone
weather
County,
warning
Dawn
in the
County,
western region,
Tacoma County,
which is supposedly
and
where we
Visaria
are
County.
right now,
Residents are
I
strongly
guess.
urged.
So I'm turning this on because it's an annoying sound. A letter with a box, which is empty. You can see that they're really heavily moving into this house. All kinds of DVDs, but the DVD players attached. Making friends. So that means that Sam was really lonely.
You know that feeling where the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them, and you have to get to know them? Well, there's this girl. I think she's a senior. She's usually dressed kind of punk, but sometimes I see her in this, like, army uniform, and she's always drawing in this notebook, looking so intense. I had no idea how I would ever, have an excuse to talk to her. Till I noticed she and her friends hang out and play Street Fighter at the 7-Eleven every day after school.
So she got to know a girl. One of maybe who will become her friend. Hunting some poltergeists, which is pretty strange for to be just in a random house like this. Right? It's a random story made by... I'm going to read the topic, or not. It's from Sam. Captain Allegra looked off at the ocean. It went on forever, so it seemed. Someday she would find the edge and get to the paradise there. Then she heard a cannon fire. Boom! It was the black pirate ship, she yelled. I thought we lost them at Horse Island, the first mate said. Look, looks like you thought too soon. The black ship came up along the side. Captain Black himself came out on the deck of the black ship. He yelled to Captain Allegra, "You never gonna find the edge. That ain't no paradise, and your father were a liar." Captain Allegra yelled back, "Then why do you keep following us, you imbecile?" The first mate yelled out, "We'll stop you, Captain Black. We'll find the edge of the world, and you'll see your father was no liar." The battle kept going until Captain Allegra's ship got away. "Now west," she said, and the ship sailed towards the sunset. just moving forward a little more. Pamphlet about the US National Forestry. Going to open the door. Need to get in here first. See if something is here. Samantha, please give this to your mother. Janice, thank you for having Danny over to your new home. He has missed having his friend Samantha in the neighborhood very much. Danny asked if he could lend Samantha his Nintendo Street Fighting tape, and he gave. I don't know what to say. It gave my permission, and I gave my permission. He needs to spend less time with those games anyway. No hurry returning it. Let Samantha know that he is welcome. That she is welcome back to our house to visit anytime. Sincerely, Mary Shoots.
When you live in one place your whole life, your next door neighbor is kind of like your default friend. And Daniel only got weirder over the years. So moving away has been a good excuse to, like, not see him anymore. But he did always have the good Nintendo games. Maybe I'll give him a call.
So, this default friend of hers, her friend called David, she actually started to dislike him because he's becoming weird, but she liked the game he used. Okay, so another letter. Dear Mr. Greenbrier, I write you to inform that unfortunately Mercury Books will be unable to publish a follow-up to The Accidental Parish. Despite the low sales of The Accidental Savior, we went ahead with publication of the second book in hopes of John Russell's series catching on. However, the sales of the second book have in fact been lower than those of the first, and so our stewardship of the series must end here. It's been a pleasure working with you, working as your publisher, and we wish you and John Russell the best in your future endeavors. So that means the father tried to write a book, but he failed miserably. Did I already turn this on? Yeah, I already turned it on. Why is it so dark over there? Doesn't matter. So it's over here. Read note. Hi Lonnie. So if you wanted to come over to my house still this afternoon, that would be cool. I can drive. It's kind of far, but I can drive you home too. So hopefully that's fine. Right back and leave this in my locker. If you still want to, and we can meet in the parking lot after 6th. Samantha. Yeah, I'm totally in. See you there. Then I'm gonna kick your butt. Get ready. So, and then a drawing of a sort of Street Fighter thingy that she's going to win.
So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men? Yeah, turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that psycho house girl. But then she said she's always really wanted to see the psycho house. Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow.
So she's getting a new friend called Lonnie because she wants to see the psycho house. So the door is locked over there, so I need to go the other way now. Going over here first to see what's up. There's nothing over here actually, except for this Janice Greenwire Forestry Service, which means the mother works at the forestry. Oh, here's a postcard. Have a doggone cool 17th birthday, happy birthday Sam, Uncle Harvey, which means she's actually 17 years old, I think. So turn this lamp on, go to the little glass door. Oh, what goes in there? I cannot even read this. Doesn't really matter. look if I can get over here. See what's up there. The Holy Bible is over there. So if they want the Bible, they can have it. I can read it if I want. It's a letter. Dear Jan, it's so good to hear from you.